had another little quick message about bullying, and I'm just fascinated by people who really bully people for their beliefs and about really anything. Bullying just, unless, there's just no reason to bully anybody. And when you're a bully, you're actually saying everything about you. You are broadcasting with a neon sign that says that you are a bully and you have no sensitivity and you really don't care about anybody else. You only care about controlling somebody else. You only care about being a tyrant and just infusing the world with your totalitarianism. So for the bullies out there, and if you're bullied about anything, but specifically about just these further divisions that are promulgated through the media to set people apart. We've got blacks against white, we have gays against straight people, we have left against right, right against left. It's insane. And now we have mask against no mask, no mask against mask. Just be supportive of where people are. And if you don't like it, create a dialogue. Let's have some maturity. Oh my God. Maybe for a change. Don't rush into it or anything. Just the future of the human race is at stake, It's there are children that are more mature than adults. Yes, we all get triggered. All of this is touching primal wounds and stuff like that. And so, but just take a deep breath. If the triggering shows up, apologize. But all these people on the left bullying the people on the right, so-called, politically, when they felt so, bullied by the people on the right 4, 5, 6 years ago, and on and on. This has to stop. It has to stop. You keep going. Where are you going with it? If you wear a mask, why are you bullying people that don't? Because you were trained to do that from television. You don't know science. You don't. It's actually more damaging. Well, I'm not even going to go there. Because if you don't know this, you're not open. And this brainwashing of protecting you and me, and I do this and this, for the good of all. That's all lingo of the NAZI, and it's really older than that. So if you're repeating this so-called narrative, this is the lingo, the word, the buzzword, the propaganda. If you're repeating that, if you're parroting anybody, especially what you see on the news, just take a moment, go, why am I doing that? Why? Is that really me? Is that really true? How do I know it's true? Just because it's said and it sounds, I'm repeating, and it's just protecting. They are appealing to your good sense of protecting. But where were you on every other issue? Are you still smoking in front of people? How come you didn't get on top of people when people are smoking around your children, around other people's children, around any human being, around an elderly person? I've spent my entire life kindly inviting people, hey, if you don't mind, I know you smoke, I respect that, but you're in a public area, if it would be all right. Oh, you just dropped your cigarette butt that's it doesn't disintegrate, and it's a biohazard. Those particles, they never, ever, ever disintegrate the end of your cigarette, your filter. Would you mind depositing them in the trash, even though they still go in the earth and they never disintegrate, but at least it's not there for some animal to pick up and put in his bird's nest, and hopefully he would never do that. I mean, we're so immature. We just throw our trash away. We never know where it goes. Where were you? You didn't care about somebody smoking. You never cared. Yeah, I mean, there's so many issues you never cared about. It wasn't from your own soul to care. Really? Come on. Come on. And now, because you are told repeatedly what to do, you care about putting on a piece of fabric that is filled, put a black light over it. Just get a black light, borrow one, go to the store, turn it on. Oh, I just want to do a test. Do it in front of your kids, filled with microbes of dirt and particles that aren't healthy. Do a test, put an oxygen oximeter up inside the mask. Reduced oxygen makes you sick, and it's permanent. The brain has permanent damage from not getting oxygen. This is real. You're in a cult to muzzle you. It's a cult, and they're laughing at you. I'm not saying this. I know it's a hard one to take the blinders off. Don't listen to me. I'm just sharing my opinion, my thoughts, my feelings, my intuition, my instinct. What does your instinct tell you? If you turn off the news and you just feel. See, we've been trained since day one to not honor ourselves. Don't honor our body. Just let everybody ride over us. But really, I think it really hits it home. Since when, you bullies out there, just shunning people and parroting this shame, this toxic shame. If you don't do this, you're killing people. That's really bad. If you think there's anything right about that, I'm really more worried about you and your mind. Think about it. None of this is how healing works. Is that how you treat your children? Your mother, your father, your grandchildren, people you care about? Hey, we're talking about some hot topics here. We're talking about the bullies, people who bully people who don't wear a mask. Some people have health reasons. You don't know, people have religious reasons. They don't want to be in the cult of the mask wearers. And it's very real for people. Some people have very serious health reasons. You can't just bully somebody and then well, you can. And parrot, Anyway, all right. Just all I want you to do is look at what you're saying and how you're saying it and who you're listening to. Are you listening to bullies? Does it feel like health, kindness, support, love, concern? Does it feel like concern? It's very simple. And if you can't tell if somebody's concerned, concern isn't always, it's not saccharine. Concern could be screaming if there's an emergency. But concern has love, and love is palpable. Your body knows love. And it's not your mind being brainwashed. Love is beyond brainwashing, but you have to, lift the veil. It's challenging. Lifting the veil hurts a little bit. It doesn't have to, but there's grief and there's anger when you lift the veil because you're pissed at the people who lied to you, and you're pissed at being deceived, and you're pissed ultimately that you deceived yourself. This is where our anger comes from. We're mad at ourselves, okay? Just telling you some secrets, some psychological secrets. And we're grieving because of the loss of our life, because of our choices, and because of what other people chose. So just be aware of this whole bullying thing that feeds this war. Oh, Lord. We are one people. We are one life. There's one life. So if you feel upset and you're triggered and you don't like what somebody's doing, just notice. Just take a look. Feel. Look inward first. And start to unravel, as they say, unpack. Unpack that stuff. Unpack the layers of the triggering, of what you're feeling. Like, I'm mad at you. You're not doing what I've been told to do. And I'm doing it. And I resent you for not being obedient. I'm being obedient. I resent myself for being obedient. But I'm going to project my resentment onto you because I'm not courageous enough not to be obedient. That's really what's going on. Hello. That is really what is underneath the bullying. Bullies are mad at themselves for buying into the bigger bullies and parroting what the bullies are telling them to do, buying into it, being weak. And I don't mean to say it to be mean. It's descriptive. It's real. It's a weakness. It's a lack of understanding how to manage one's humanity, how to confront. We've also been literally brainwashed. So it's challenging to break free and deprogramming from the cult, the media, of the brainwashing of being disempowered and becoming a bully or a victim. So that's what this is all about on a very microcosmic scale, what turns into a macrocosmic war. It's the individual who becomes the henchman, the shill, the bully for the big bullies, the few bullies. So they utilize people's familiarity and their discomfort at going against authority, because that we've been trained since day one not to go against authority. Okay? And so this is what all of this is about, deprogramming from the fear of going against authority. There's no authority except for this one inside, inner authority. There's nobody that surpasses that. Nobody. Because your inner authority is where we're all connected, The deepest, inmost authority is where we are all one. And that's what all of this dance is about. It's a return to oneness within. Because all of these challenges are forcing us to return. Or else we're going to suffer more. And the bullies think that they're just making everybody else suffer, but they're suffering too. Every single bully is suffering hugely. And they want the difference between a bully and a victim. The bullies want everybody else to suffer. Well, and they were victims too. That's why they're bullies. And instead of healing it and having compassion for themselves, you can't give compassion to another if you haven't given it to yourself. You can't. You just can't. So self-love, loving. All those selfies, looking in the mirror. Oh my God, where's the selfie love? Hello, I'm gonna start a new hashtag, selfie love. Really, self-love. I mean, all this self-absorption, which is all projected outwardly. It's projected for fake adoration, right? Fake love, fake confectionariness-ism. So we need to share and glow and, crumble in front of one another and be authentic. Okay? So we have a few days to heal this bully situation or it's going to be mayhem, which is what the big bullies, they're not big, they're very small. They're the smallest. Anybody who's the bully has the least courage. Courage means heart. It means you have heart. It means you have heart. It takes heart to stand up, to speak, to say I'm sorry, to notice when we're wrong, to notice when we're right, notice to stand for ourselves, to stand for life and for love. and for justice and also to do it without demeaning another. That takes wisdom. Courage and wisdom are best friends. We need to discover and unravel and open to courage and wisdom. And these things cannot be bought. No, there's no change. They cannot be bought. Gimme. They can't be stolen. Woo! The bullies can't thieve it away from you, me, or anyone. They can't. Nobody can. We can't. We cannot steal wisdom. We can't plagiarize wisdom. I mean, you can, but you can't. You can't own wisdom unless you're living wisdom. Living wisdom is alive. Courage is alive in this moment now, in here, this moment. Okay. All right, my sweet peas. I love you. Love you a lot. Love you a long time. So just pass this word on. Share this video. I would be honored. It's not just about me. You know, it's about share it if it means something to you. If you feel it's valuable for others. And follow my channel on YouTube, Sarah West Love, SARAH WEEST Love, LOVE. I love you. Sarah West Love. And my other channel is Instagram, Sarah West Love. This is Sarah West. Both me. So yes, go like and subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,000 or plus subscribers so that I can do lives on YouTube. Okay? Starting a new podcast. So go over there, tell all your friends to subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Please. And I've got like 54 videos on there now of this Being Human Instagram Live IGTV series. On YouTube as well. Most of them are on there, not all of them. So, and like and subscribe, and please share. Save this video and share it. Love it. Thank you for joining. I love you so much. You are love. Bye. See you later, alligator. Here we go. Trying to figure this out.